And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in, my friend. Here are the starters for Utah. We've got George, Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Bailey in at the shooting guard position. And the Warriors, one of the league's most aggressive teams, Shams, trying to surround Curry with a supporting cast.
That's always the challenge in Golden State, is optimizing Stephen Curry and his championship window. And the major emphasis was on finding the shot creation alongside Steph and Jimmy. We've seen in the playoffs, it's not enough to have just one or two guys. You need as many as you can get. So the Warriors will be all hands on deck again this season.
And how long can they keep that window open? Now here's Markkanen. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3, over MP. Kicks it out to Markkanen, out to the right wing. Markkanen with a screen on Butler. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Bailey. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Markkanen, out to the right wing. Utah moving the ball around. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Charles?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. Here's George, three-pointer. Pajimski grabs the board.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. Bailey, the pass to Filipowski. And he lobs it up top!
And I love to see that athleticism from Bailey, elevating with ease to make the catch.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by MP.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George peels it out a bit. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. From the arc. MP with the block. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency. And so far through one quarter. Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Kessler passes to George.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Kessler.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bailey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. MP knocks it away.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
The Warriors lead by 17. So the Utah 5 right now. Walker Kessler out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George. And it's Bailey in at the 2. Pass to Bailey. And here's Kessler. Here's Bailey. Markkanen finds George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 6 in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Pass to George. Now here's Filipowski. Fires the 3. George's shot is off. And here's MP. Guarded by Markkanen. MP shot is good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Utah shooting only 36% during the second. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
MP getting it done for Golden State with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all.
Oh, yeah. As someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching you. And now, you know it. You'll glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. The Anthony Melton out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's MP in at small forward. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Well, the Jazz shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you guys.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
B.A., I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch four who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Here's Bailey, covered by MP. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. The finish! And MP throws it down.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Back to Markkanen. George, a screen on Butler. With his first shot attempt. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's MP from another one falls. Amazing!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. And Utah calls time here. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Utah. Collier's checked in. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, covered by MP. It's stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down!
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
What a sensational move, captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Into the lane. Shot's good by Collier.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Melton. Then for Utah, Niang, he's checked in for Filipowski. Hendricks comes in for Bailey. And Sensabaugh subbed in for George. Pass to Hendricks. For 3, Collier. The Warriors pull it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Sensabaugh. Moody defends. Here's Collier.
Back door.
Niang a screen. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. Again, the Warriors score.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring in his game.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, just dominating. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision.
Warriors making a switch here. MP's checked in. A big group substitution here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Niang. Filipowski comes in for Hendricks. Bailey's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Collier. So the Jazz 5 right now. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Bailey. And it's George in at the 1. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Outside Moody, back to MP, three-pointer, and yes, another basket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Filipowski. George outside, fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. MP with it. He's picked up by Filipowski, and here's MP. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
Golden State on D. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Markkanen. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Will it go? The offensive rebound. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it. And that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And here's Bailey for 3. Horford pulls it in. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Great response 3 from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in for him.
Good! Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Fades back. Hits yet again. Wow! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.